The death of a pope is not just the passing of a religious leader, it's a moment of global significance that triggers centuries-old rituals, intense secrecy, and a highly organized chain of events inside the Vatican. From sealing doors to breaking rings and electing a new pope. Here's what really happens when the head of the Catholic Church dies. When a pope dies, the first person with the authority to confirm it is not a doctor nor a head of state, but the Camerlengo, also known as the Chamberlain of the Holy Roman Church. Currently, this role is held by Cardinal Kevin Farrell, an Irish-American cardinal trusted with overseeing the transition. Traditionally, this confirmation was highly ceremonial. The Camerlengo would gently tap the Pope's forehead 3 times with a small silver hammer, calling out his baptismal name to confirm there was no response. Today, the ritual is much simpler. A medical professional declares the Pope deceased, and the Camerlengo issues the official statement. Following confirmation, the Camerlengo takes swift symbolic actions that signify the end of the Pope's authority. The most significant of these is the destruction of the Fisherman's ring, the personal seal of the Pope used to sign important documents. This gold ring, symbolizing the Apostle Peter, is broken with a ceremonial silver hammer so that it cannot be forged. The Pope's lead seal is also destroyed, and his papal residence is sealed to protect all personal and confidential belongings until a new Pope is elected. The next step is mourning. The Vatican begins a 9-day mourning period, known as Novem Dies, and preparations begin for the Pope's funeral, usually held in St. Peter's Basilica or St. Peter's Square, depending on the number of attendees. The Pope's body is displayed for the faithful to pay their respects, often for several days. His coffin, typically made of 3 nested coffins, one of cypress, one of lead, and one of oak, reflects the layers of tradition in the Church. While mourning continues, the Catholic Church gears up for transition. All cardinals under the age of 80, known as cardinal-electors, are summoned to the Vatican. These men represent the global Catholic leadership and are responsible for selecting the next pope. They gather in general congregations, daily meetings where they discuss pressing issues facing the Church, pray, and reflect on the qualities the new pope should have. These discussions guide their votes once the conclave begins. After a traditional 15-day mourning period, though it may begin earlier, the cardinals enter the conclave, a secretive papal election process held in the Sistine Chapel. During this time, they are completely isolated from the outside world, with no access to phones, internet, or media. Each round of voting is done in strict secrecy. The ballots are burned in a special stove. If a pope is not chosen, chemicals are added to the stove to produce black smoke, signaling no decision. When a pope is elected, white smoke rises, and the Church proclaims, "Habemus Papam," we have a pope. Once elected, the new pope chooses a papal name and is quickly dressed in white papal vestments. He then steps onto the balcony of St. Peter's Basilica to greet the world for the first time. But until that moment arrives, the Church functions without a head. All major Vatican decisions are paused, except those handled by the Camerlengo and certain senior officials. The death of a pope is a moment of grief, but also of solemn continuity. The rituals, whether ancient or modernized, are not just symbols. They are reflections of a 2,000-year-old tradition that binds the global Catholic Church together in faith, reverence, and unity. If you found this explainer insightful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more in-depth videos on world events, history, and religion.